Hello guys, welcome to Two Latin Brothers podcast, also known as T.L.B.P. I'm Victor.
I'm Adrian.
And I don't know what episode this is. I've already lost count. I don't know how that's happened.
I think this is episode 11.
Episode 11.
I'm almost positive it's episode 11.
That's good. We've made it this far.
I know, this consistency.
I know, we're doing so well. Like in our category, comedians, you know?
We're not comedians though.
What do you? I know, but like we're a comedy podcast that's not even funny. I'm pretty sure we've mentioned this before.
Yeah, we should probably change that.
Yeah, and you say the same thing, and I say no because I still like it. I like it this way.
I feel like changing it because we're not a comedy. We're not really comedic.
Well, be more funny. Add sarcastic comments if you need to.
Add sarcastic comments?
Yeah, why not?
How am I supposed to add a sarcastic comment if I'm not funny?
Oh well, I can get you a book
we're
on dad jokes.
Look, we're literally a minute in, and we're arguing about.
We're not arguing. We're talking. We're having a good conversation. You know, we're good. I hope.
Okay.
So I can just get you a dad jokes book.
No. I can't.
My gift. Don't worry.
I can't be
free of charge.
No, I can't I can't be like saying jokes that aren't mine because that's stealing.
You could tweak them a little bit, or you could just say where you got the joke from. You know,
right? Because that's easier to say, right?
Yeah, just be like, I got this joke from so and so. Say the joke, you know.
Yeah,
and be all
sure.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it's not as easy as it seems.
Why not?
It just isn't. You'd be surprised how complex this could be.
Why would it be so complex? It's literally say your source and that's it.
Okay, look, it's yeah, I guess I could.
So I don't see what the problem is.
The question is, do I want to?
Do you want to make sarcastic jokes?
I mean, I could if
why wouldn't you want to make sarcastic jokes?
I mean, it's not really... Okay, no, never mind. It's...
Never mind?
Yeah, never mind.
Okay, then I guess we might change it.
Like, it's... I mean, I think we should change it.
But, like, the whole thing is a joke, honestly. Us being a comedy podcast is the joke. That's what makes this a comedy podcast.
I mean, we've become more of an a more informed... Well, I can't talk. A more informed podcast. Like, we're interviewing people. They ain't comedians. I mean...
Do you know any comedians?
I mean, I know a few people who are pretty funny, but they ain't no comedians.
You should bring them in.
I mean, that's kind of a challenge. Like...
I don't know. Just, like...
Neither do I.
Well...
Literally, is that literally like an ambulance? I think you can hear it in the background. Every time we try to record, something goes off.
It's just annoying at this point.
Like, I know, like we're trying to record and then something will happen, and
it just bothers us.
Well, it's also because like background noise. It's so annoying to edit out the background noise.
I feel like this is just gonna be like a rant episode. You know, yeah. We're gonna call it Rant. We're just gonna talk about all the problems when we do this, and everyone's gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, it's so much work. Why are you guys doing this?"
Because we want to. Well, more like because I'm the one editing. You should start editing the episodes.
Okay, well, fine.
Is that okay with you?
Yeah, it's fine with me. I'll start editing.
Good, I'm glad.
Well, like the logo we had before, I made that.
We still have that logo up, though. We still have that up, but like, you know, I still haven't changed it.
You still haven't changed it?
No, it's only I've only changed when we uploaded last week's episode with Niall.
Yeah,
like that
because he does the graphic design stuff.
Yeah, but his episode has that cover so far.
I thought we were gonna use it.
Yeah, but if I change it like completely, all of the other episodes are gonna lose it.
Never mind.
Right, so I don't know if I want to do that.
I kind of like mine, you know, because it's me, you know.
But
I'm kind of biased towards it.
You made it, right?
Because I made it. But then again, Niall, you know.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's studying to be a graphic designer.
No,
What is he actually? We should have asked him this question.
Well, you should have asked him this question.
I should. Well, you should know. You're his friend. What a great friend you are. You know. supposed to know these kinds of things.
Okay, I only know to a certain extent
what he does.
Yeah, I've always been on the side of like the music aspect of his life.
And the photography
look, we're
side.
talking about it now. Like,
well, just go check that episode. You find out how that
was.
The last episode we did. You know, it's all good. It's all beautiful. You know, we talk about the arts
and stuff.
Yeah. Moving on.
Moving on.
How's your week been?
This week.
Yeah.
It's been pretty good. I mean, last week was pretty intense. I had a lot of stuff going on. But this week is a lot more laid back. Last week I had like my midterms.
Yeah.
Because we're getting close to like, what is it? I have like 5 weeks left of school. Then I'm done for like this year, and then I have to, find a job, make some money, the usual stuff.
Yeah.
How was
I'm on March break, so that's something I have to use up and do whatever I want in that spare time of mine. And I did absolutely nothing in my spare time. I went to a museum. That's not bad.
It's so boring.
It wasn't that boring. It's informative. It's informative.
I said you're so boring.
Oh, I'm so boring.
You did nothing.
Okay, yeah. I didn't do anything. It was PlayStation 4 to the museum. Oh, I went to go watch Captain Marvel. That was a good movie. You didn't watch that, so I can't really talk about it or give spoilers to our listeners.
Yeah, you can't talk
about
it.
I can recommend you go watch it.
You can recommend.
And just for your guys' information, there are 2 end credit scenes. For the movie.
Okay, so
the last one isn't that important, but it's still an end credit scene.
There's still an end credit scene.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just so you guys know.
Just so we know.
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll probably see when I can go see. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm not sure yet. I don't have time. I might have to wait till like Infinity War comes out.
When it's on Netflix.
No. Like, I mean, like, I want to watch Infinity War, but I feel like I need to see
watch Captain Marvel
before I watch Infinity War.
Oh my gosh, I want to say something right now. I totally can't
say
though.
anything. So now I gotta watch this movie before I watch Infinity. It's like, why is it so complicated?
Well, I don't think you don't have to watch it to watch,
but it would be good.
It'd be good because you'd have a connection with the character more.
Oh right, it's all about connection.
It's all about connection because if something happens to them, you feel something.
Right? Because I can relate to a female superhero.
Why not?
That's from space.
Well, she used to be a pilot.
Okay. Look, that's not the point.
And when you were little, you were thinking about being a pilot.
Look, that's not the point. You can
relate into
I saw Top Gun as a kid. It was a phase. We moved on.
Oh yeah, aren't they making a Top Gun 2?
Apparently.
Yeah, with Tom Cruise.
Yes.
Yeah.
Apparently they're making a second one.
Recommend Top Gun. You should go watch that. I'm just gonna keep recommending.
Films the entire episode. Yeah. Like, you should watch it. You should watch this.
Yeah.
What is it? The other day, I was talking with someone, and they didn't know where this they said something about a movie, and they couldn't remember where it was from, and I couldn't remember where it was from, and then
you guys just knew the idea, the concept, but didn't know.
No, and then some guy was like, "Isn't that from Forrest Gump?" And then my reaction was, I haven't seen Forrest Gump in
Gump.
Yeah, Forrest Gump.
Not Gump.
Yeah, I don't know. Forrest Gump in I want to say 12 years.
Oh my gosh.
I haven't seen it in that long. And I was like, I should probably watch that again.
We should watch that again.
I don't think you've ever seen it.
I have seen it.
You have seen it?
Yeah, it's with Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe you have seen it.
Yeah.
So I couldn't remember, and I was like, wow.
We should watch it.
And then there's but yeah, it was funny to see that.
Recommend it too. Forrest Gump.
What is it? Apparently it was a really good movie.
The one movies I should say that the couple of movies I want to watch are The Godfather.
You can't watch The Godfather.
I know, but I can't watch it yet.
I don't think you should watch The Godfather.
I just heard so many references about it.
Because you watched You Got Mail?
Yeah, with Tom Hanks. Also recommend it.
So we just know you like Tom Hanks.
Yeah, but like...
any film with Tom Hanks is a recommended film.
What about Captain Marvel? Captain Marvel doesn't have Tom Hanks.
Okay, I suppose, but still. There's a running theme.
Okay, yes. But that's because I'm connecting these movies. It's because, like, I don't know why.
It's like, what is it?
Oh, and Top Gun doesn't have Tom Hanks.
Well, but
either.
I mean, Captain Marvel also has a reference to Top Gun in it, so...
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. Did you not I haven't even seen the movie and I know about this.
Oh, they did. They did.
So...
yeah, they did.
You missed that one. I didn't even see the movie. I saw the trailer.
Wait, what did you... okay, you can say what it was if it was a part of the trailer.
Like they called a cat Goose.
Yeah, okay.
Right? And that's in the trailer.
Yeah.
Right? So, there's,
that's great.
And for those who've seen Top Gun and those who haven't seen Top Gun...
I was thinking of, like, a not so obvious, like, reference to the movie.
It was in the trailer.
I know.
I don't even know if they actually say it. I think I got...
oh, I'm just going to tell you, the cat isn't a cat. But okay.
No, why would you say that? That's a spoiler.
I'm sorry.
Now the whole world knows.
No, but you
spoiled the movie.
Not the entire... it's such a minor thing in the movie. What is it? Honestly.
It's like in what is it when they were interviewing Ryan Reynolds for Deadpool 2? He wanted the entire movie to be about him getting the voice chair. Like, the chair that turns around on the voice. He wanted one of those. He wrote an entire film. He had to write an entire film where his end game objective was to get one of these chairs. And the studio was like, no.
We're not airing your movie. I'm sorry.
No, it was like really funny. So he's like, so then we went back.
And he'd be like, and you know what? You can hire me to play me.
It's like the funniest thing ever. I was like, wow, he literally did that. I can't imagine like what the producers and like some of the people like in charge of that must have been like.
No, we can't do
no,
this.
Just why? Like, why the voice chair? Like, out of all the things you could have chosen it to be.
Documentary.
Yeah. No, it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's actually really funny how he does that. He does that kind of stuff all the time, too. Like, I don't know why, but he does it a lot.
It's just his character,
It's just his character. Just his character.
Yep.
I don't know. I think that's debatable.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Going back to movies, or?
No. I was gonna, so you did nothing else over the week?
No. Museum, movies, nothing.
You do any gaming?
Well, I did, but
you play some Apex Legends?
I played it once.
You played it once?
I played it once.
You play any Fortnite?
No, I don't play Fortnite.
You don't play Fortnite.
I don't play Fortnite. Everyone's gonna be bashing me in the comments. Why?
There is no comment section.
Well, we should make our own website just for our comments,
just so people can be in the forum.
We'll use Java.
A complete trash. One guy just commented, "This is trash. It's trash." On every episode.
Trash.
That's what he listens to. He just puts this trash. This is trash.
No, actually, no. You can comment.
Where?
When you rate us.
Well, I mean...
On Apple Podcast, actually, you can give comments.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so leave a comment if you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts. And
if you're not, if you're on Spotify,
then get Apple. No, I'm just joking. My personal preference.
No, and if
I like Android.
And then if you're on Anchor, on the actual app,
yeah,
on Anchor, you can't comment either.
I'm pretty sure you can also comment on Google Podcast.
No, you can't.
You can't? Oh, dang it. Well, whatever.
You can't comment on Google Podcasts.
But on Apple Podcast, you can.
I mean, I guess, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Imagine that. I don't think anyone's commented, to be honest. Has anyone even rated us on Apple Podcasts?
I don't know. We should check.
We should go. If you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts, go rate us.
Yeah. We don't own anything Apple, do we?
No, that's not the point. The point is the fact that I don't know. I need these stats. I need to know if you like it or if you don't like it. if we should change something.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's a way you can check on Apple Podcasts.
If we should spice stuff up, if we should, I don't know, walk outside in the cold in the middle of Canada before springtime and record then. I don't know.
Actually, I kind of want to, but I don't at the same time. I want to record a podcast outside.
Outside. Where outside?
I have no clue.
Where would we go?
We could go to a park and just like record. The thing is, I don't want barking dogs in like the background.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's the problem.
Or like say like somebody starts dying in the corner, you know, like beside a tree. Ambulance shows up, you know.
This is Canada. What's the likelihood of that happening?
I don't know if it's somebody old in the park, you know, and they have like a little heart problem.
There's nowhere you can go where like you can avoid noise in the general public, unless of course it's like 4:00 in the morning. Where
a library.
A library? And we're gonna go record a podcast in the middle of a library. So someone can go like, you know, shh.
Yeah.
You know, like, just stop making noise. Can't you see I'm trying to get stuff done, or I'm trying to read my book?
We could do it at a cafe. But the thing is, you'd hear like people talking in the background.
Yeah.
But like we could, you know, make sure the audio focuses on us.
Okay, look.
But that's just complicated.
If we were to do it in a cafe, we'd have to ask the cafe permission to do that.
Why?
We can't just walk in there and start recording audio.
Why not?
Also, people would also be recorded. So? Like, if people are in there having conversation.
It's a public place.
Yes, I know, but you can't just show up and start recording.
Why not?
It's just...
Can you not take a picture in public place?
Yes, but that's
so different. Then what's the problem?
It's one of those, like, iffy spots, right? Like, you may have said something.
It's just a voice.
It's not right. Would you like it if you walked into a place and someone was recording you? Like,
I'd be like, what's up?
Yeah, I'm sure you would.
I have done it already.
Okay,
before.
Look, no, that's not the point. The point is that some people don't.
He wasn't expecting me.
Some people don't like being recorded, and that's. I mean, there's nothing I can do about that, so we just have to deal with it. But at the same time, it would be cool if we could do that. I mean, there's also like people who do like live recordings where they have an audience while they do the podcast, which is also kind of weird because then like people get like an actual stage, an actual venue. They invite people. They sell tickets. They do this. They do that. They get merch. You know, it's like this whole.
Oh, we should make merch.
We should make merch. Who would buy our merch?
Our fans.
Do you think we have a fan base?
No.
If we have a fan base, go rate us on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
Please. That's all I ask. And at the end of the comment, put I'm part of your fan base. Yeah. Also, think of a cool name for our fan base, because who knows?
Really, there's nowhere else you can you can't comment.
Just
like when you rate us, like can you rate us in other things? Like when you rate us, you can normally put a comment.
Okay, look, I don't know.
Just rate us every other day.
Look, I don't remember. Like if we were uploading this on SoundCloud, you could actually comment.
Yeah. But we're not doing that.
I don't upload to SoundCloud because SoundCloud's like, I want to make money off this.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I do too.
No, I'm not even about that. I'm like, I just want to upload this, see what happens, see if someone cares. Yeah. I don't know.
It's just a hobby, you know.
Yeah,
it's something I do for fun, but yeah, it's very strict in the uploading of every week.
I know, right? We're debating to upload certain episodes that we have, and then we're like, but this is complete trash audio. We have to re-record or this and that, and then it's like, oh my goodness.
We should check if Apple Podcasts has a website where we could check.
The other day I was thinking about it, and I'm like, what happens, like, say we go like on a trip, okay? Say we go camping one day, right? Yeah. Does that affect the cycle of upload? Like, no, do I send it to someone to upload it for us?
Well, normally when we go camping, we only go camping for 3 days.
Exactly.
And we start on the weekend.
Exactly. On Friday. So we'd have to record in the week, and then I have to upload before we leave.
Yeah.
Imagine recording an episode in the woods.
Well, normally before we go camping, like, my school's just ended.
Yeah.
Well, for me.
Yeah.
So, like, the week would be ending. I wouldn't be that busy with anything.
I suppose.
So, you know, and I doubt you'd be busy with anything. at that point, right? So I think would be fine if we go. So like if we go to like, let's say we went to like I don't know, if we ended up staying at a hotel, we just kick everybody out from our family, you know, be like, here, have some fun. Here's $50.
Yeah, because
go get some food, go somewhere.
Look, I said earlier in the episode, I need to get a job. Yeah. I'm not saying I need to get a job to pass the time. I need the job because I need to make money so I can go to school next year.
I know, but still, you know.
It's not exactly cheap being a student.
Well, if you find 10 cents on the ground, you'd be like, here's 10 cents.
Look, yeah. Go get yourself something nice. Don't spend it all at once.
Go give it to somebody else because you can't spend it.
But is it like, I remember.
Be like it's somebody who's like they have like 90 cents.
Was it
and all they need is 10 cents to complete their dollar.
This year, the longest running joke was I didn't have enough money this year for Christmas. So I was telling everybody how like I was going to get them like a quarter. And just like put it in an envelope, like one of those tiny little envelopes. Just slide a quarter. Don't spend it all at once.
No, wasn't it gonna be a pack of gum? You take out one piece of gum, you wrap it up.
Yeah, that was another joke I made. I was like, well, I'm gonna give you all a piece of gum for Christmas. Like I was just like, it's just so school is so expensive. Like I don't know how people do it.
They just do it. They work hard.
I'm not saying I don't work hard. I'm just saying it's...
No, I know that.
it's hard. I mean, it's hard because like you're in school and you're always stressed. And I don't know how people work and do school at the same time. Like, you know, I have mad respect for those people. Because the people who do that, I don't know how they find the time to do all their assignments and all that stuff. Yeah. Like, I barely have time to record a podcast once a week.
Yeah.
Huh. Like right now, we're going to finish this. I'm going to edit. Like, I'm not even going to edit it. I'm going to, like, save it or whatever, and then I'm going to do what I got to do. So I got an assignment to do, and then I got to...
You say do a lot in that one sentence. I got this to do, and then do what I got to do, you know?
Anyway, so I'm going to... And then tomorrow morning, I'll wake up early and edit, upload, go to school, then come back home to record another episode, because we're recording.
Yeah, we're recording with our guest tomorrow.
We're recording with a guest tomorrow.
So that way we can upload next week.
Yeah.
Because, like, through, like, you know, connections, they were only able to come.
Well, but that's not the point. The point is the fact that, like, you know, it's, like, double the, like... And then I can have that one... I'm going to edit that over the weekend. That way I don't have to worry about it at all next week. That way I can just, upload next week. That'll be nice. And then... you want to record on Saturday again? That way we don't have to worry about the following week.
Oh, yeah.
So then, we can do it on Saturday. So we'll have like we're pumping out 3 episodes in 3 days. This is
I don't even know what we're going to talk about. I don't even know how we started this. This is magical. I don't know what's happening right now, but we're doing pretty well, so I don't want to jinx it. So we keep going.
Well done. I don't know how we're going. But like, I'm just saying how like, it's getting on it. Did my phone just go off?
Yes. You keep making interruptions, man.
I don't know. Oh, someone wants to know if I'm going to some event thing.
You're probably not going
on Facebook. I don't have time for these things.
Well, okay.
Oh, it's tomorrow. I definitely don't have time for this.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like some people just
feel like it's a bunch of friends being like, "You want to go watch Captain Marvel?"
Look. I wish I had more time. I honestly do. I also wish I had more money. But I can't fix that one. All I can do is like hope to get a job.
Like the people on Apple Podcasts being like, instead of wasting your time recording this podcast, you should be job hunting.
Yeah, like, honestly, like I probably should be. I
just looked at your wallpaper again.
Yeah.
And it reminded me of Totoro. It's anime movie. Really good movie.
It is Totoro.
I know.
I really like his theme song, like when he's like doing the thing with the tree.
Oh yeah.
I really like that song.
They have a good soundtrack for that movie.
It's a really good soundtrack.
I love how I just completely like discarded what you were saying before.
But like, it's not
you don't. Point. Do you even remember what you were saying?
It's not about how I need to get a job.
Oh yeah. Well, we've already established that.
Yeah, I need a job.
Yeah. So moving back onto movies.
Does someone want to hire me?
It'd be like that one guy on Apple Podcasts be like, "Yo, man, I got like this company I'm building up." It'd be like, "I can pay you like a small amount per week,
dude, at least minimum, at least." And I've never been paid minimum.
And the worst part is, you'd never see the comment. So he'd be offering you a job, and you just never see it.
You know what? I'm gonna start checking the rating system every week now.
Yeah.
To make sure, and if you don't, and like if no one rates it, I'm gonna just keep saying it at the end of every podcast.
Yeah.
I'll be like, bye, don't forget to rate us on Apple Podcasts. Just really quickly, that little snippet I just said, I'm gonna cut it out of this episode and just upload it every time at the end of every episode. Yeah. Just tackle it on at the end.
Well, we do have a Gmail where you could just send us
email. Ask us questions so we can answer your question. If you
have what was our email again?
2latinbrothers@gmail.com.
I feel like you're going to check to verify that.
Yeah, I'm gonna check. I don't remember where.
Also, we made an Instagram. For the podcast,
2 Latin Brothers.
You can go find it on my brother's account.
It's like in the bio.
Yeah. If
you do that, if not, I'll link it in the description of this episode.
Yeah.
What our @ is. If not,
well, I feel like we should like. Yeah, we
haven't uploaded it all yet there, but
from our Instagram, I feel like you should also put our Twitter.
Yeah, I'll put all that stuff in the bio for our Instagram. I'll even put the link for the podcast there.
Yeah.
I'll probably throw up I'll probably post something, or I don't know. I'll post something later or when I upload the episode. It'll be great. It'll be grand.
We should post on our Instagram.
On your Instagram or on my Instagram?
On our. When I say our, I mean...
Oh, yeah,
I mean the Instagram for the podcast.
Yeah, I was like on your Instagram, like my Instagram, like... I don't know anymore.
Yeah.
What was it? What was I checking again? I was checking something.
You were going to check to verify our Gmail.
Right, okay, yeah. Okay, so our Gmail is... Once I can, see it. It is...
So it is...
Okay, our Gmail is, give me a sec here. I'm just looking at 2latinbrothers@gmail.com.
That's pretty straightforward.
Yeah,
any spaces, any caps?
No, it's all like literally, like it's 2 spelt out, TWOLITIN brothers@gmail.com.
Do we have a picture for our thing?
For, what do you mean for our thing?
For like, like the user...
You want me to put like a thing over there?
We should like make
a profile picture.
Yeah, we need a profile picture.
I'll just throw the cover art on there.
Yeah, exactly. Just do that.
I'll just throw that on there.
Yeah, same for our Instagram. We don't have that either.
Yes, I will do that.
We're advertising and we have absolutely nothing off there.
Up on our Instagram. I look, the same thing for our Twitter. I've only tweeted out a couple of times.
Yeah.
And that one I couldn't get 2 Latin Brothers because apparently it's too long of a username to have. Add 2 Latin Brothers, which is so dumb. But like,
you could have just put @T.L.B.P.
Look, if you want me to change it, I'll change it.
No, it's fine.
It's not the problem. Like,
we should create a hashtag before the hashtags, used.
You want us to create a hashtag?
We should create a hashtag.
Why do you want a hashtag?
Because why not?
Okay.
I don't know.
I mean...
Say we become big enough one day.
That's not the point. Like, this is... honestly...
And we actually do, like, the public thing where we have, like, a bunch of people, like, sitting over there and just be like...
What even is like, this episode?
Everybody, like, take a... I don't know what this episode is.
I don't even...
I'm telling you, we could just call it Ranting. It'd be the greatest episode of them all. Just be like, Ranting. We talk about problems and what we do in our day-to-day lives.
No, watch one guy be like, comment on the Apple podcasting and be like, this episode was trash, don't listen to it.
Yeah.
Also, I'm part of your fan base.
And everybody would be like, there's a fan base? I need to listen to this episode.
I mean, like, it's just like a bot.
Yeah. That'd be funny.
A bot that listens to our podcast.
Yeah,
it's just like funny. Some AI that some guy made off like, it just like randomly stumbled upon our podcast.
Yeah.
I think it'd be pretty funny actually. But yeah, that's our email. If you want to email us, by all means, please do so.
Give us some suggestions. We're 2 broken people. I mean, we're 2 normal people.
Yeah.
I almost said we're 2 broken people.
2 broken? What's the matter with you?
I don't know. I just almost said we're 2 broken people, and then I thought really quick, I'm like, how are we broken?
I don't know. Like,
we're just a very organized, disorganized couple of people.
Look, this episode is
I'm telling you, just call it ranting.
Yeah, I guess.
We're just going on about, whatever.
Yeah. I don't know anymore. We used to, have a good structure.
Well, we have a pretty good structure. Well, we kind of have a good structure for when we have guests. Yeah. Yeah, but when we're together, it just goes, it's on the fly, I get the question, what's your podcast about? And I'm just like, well, we're a comedy podcast. And they're just like, oh, really? And I'm just like, I'm like, yeah, but we're not that comedic anyways. And people are just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know anymore. Everyone keeps asking, what we,
what we're about. Yeah. And we're just like, it's about, life, things that happen, little stories, little stories that happen in our day-to-day lives. We sometimes we interview, and sometimes we review. Look, I felt like I needed to rhyme.
I don't know, sometimes, what is it? We had snow the other day.
Yeah, we had a lot of snow.
It just started, so we're it's March, and then everyone
but what is it? In the morning, we kind of just woke up and it was already melting.
Well, what is it today though? This one guy was just this is Canada. It's Canada. I don't know why you're
all wakes up. It's Canada.
I don't know why you're all surprised. And then I was telling someone 10 years ago we still had snow in May. Yeah. I don't know where y'all at. This is the most normal thing. And then I was telling them how our father has this great story of how it was snowing in July. On Canada Day, it was snowing. Oh. And I was and this one guy goes,
I feel like we'd need to verify that.
And this one guy goes, there's no way. And I'm according to my father, I was I think that happened. And I was that's, and this guy goes, yo man, I'm only 18. I haven't seen stuff yet. No, and I was talking to one of our neighbors. He was telling me how we used to get a lot more snow. Yeah. And he says especially here in in Canada, we just used to get a lot more snow than we do now. Yeah. So you can thank global warming for that one.
Yeah. It's for all the people who don't think global warming's a thing.
Yeah. He's it's totally real. We used to get he says that
it's 35 centimeters of snow was a normal.
Yeah. He said that was a joke. He says that he remembers this one time they got so much snow. He remembers having to jump out of his second story window so he could get out of the house. Yeah. I'm that's crazy. Just to even to fathom having to jump out of a windoo so you can get out of the house.
I'm tobogganing out of the house.
No, that's crazy though. There's so much snow. That's just I can't.
You can't imagine that. Yeah, we haven't experienced.
I've never
seen that much snow.
I think the most I've ever seen of it naturally falling without someone piling it up has been 3 feet. Yeah, not even, maybe less. Of it just falling on its own. Yeah. Right? Without anyone being oh, we're just gonna pile it up right here. Yeah. And
But when the machines pass by to clean. Yeah. Yeah, this and they pile it up, we get pretty high.
Oh yeah, what is it? There's an area by where I go to school. And when they do it, the snow gets so high. You can't see the road when you're walking.
And you can't see the cars that are passing by. Yeah. So you're just walking.
You just hear it.
Please, nobody crash into this because you'll bury me.
Yeah, you're walking by and all you don't see, it's because it's taller than you. And you're walking on the side because they clean the sidewalk.
Be it's a 6'9" guy. Yeah, no, just be what are you talking about?
No, it's crazy. And I remember this one time I was if some guy hits this, that's it. I'm dead. Yeah. But there was a lot of snow, and this year we didn't actually get that much snow.
Yeah, I didn't feel
we had a lot of ice though. Yeah, because it kept melting and then freezing.
We had freezing rain. That's what it's called.
No. It would melt. The snow would melt, and then it would it would get warm.
But I feel like we also had a lot more.
Watch it tomorrow. All of this be frozen. Yeah, just at a chance, it'll just all be frozen.
What's it called? This year we for my school board, they actually had 3 days in a row of snow day. And I went to school for 2 of them.
Really?
Yeah.
When was that?
During this winter.
No, but when?
I don't remember when. But yeah, we had 3 days that were snow days.
I didn't even know that.
I went to 2 of them. You just didn't know because I went to both days. Well, I went to 2 days, and then the first day I didn't go. No, the first 2 days I did go, and then the third day I didn't go because the car was just like we
buried.
Yeah,
just like there's just no point.
Yes, we're not doing this.
I can't have a snow day. Yeah. Like some of my teachers are like really nice, and they'll be like, "No, class is canceled" or whatever.
Because they can't even make it. To school.
Like. But I remember last year I had a teacher who he told us that he would never cancel class. Mm-hmm. And we're all like, why? And it's literally because he lives like across the street.
Oh, wow.
And we're all like,
that's unfair. Yeah, that's unreasonable, actually.
He could literally walk. And I remember like my very first year, I had a prof who he basically same story. Mm-hmm. And we had like a midterm, and I'll never forget. Like I was walking in like, I don't know, like above my knee deep snow. And I'm like 5'7". So it's like, that's like a lot of snow already. I was like walking to get out of the house. Yeah. So I was like shredding through snow. And then I get to the road, and the road wasn't even cleaned yet. So I'm walking in like crazy high snow. And then I finally get to the bus stop, and I'm like, man, this is crazy. And I had to leave like 2 to 3 hours before the midterm. It's like, there's no way I'm going to make it on time. I waited for like half an hour for the bus to come. The bus finally comes. And we don't even get to like the main station because the bus gets stuck. Oh man! So I literally jump off the bus and just start walking there. I'm like, forget this. So I get to the bus station, and there's so much people there. Like the first bus that came,
not so much. So many.
Well, no, there was a lot of people. Anyway, but I ended up missing that bus because it got so full. The bus driver was like, no more people fit. Yeah. Closed the doors and he drove off. So I jumped on the next one. I had to wait another 20 minutes. Yeah. Jumped on that one. I finally get to the college. And when I'm there, this guy goes, there's a bunch of people. Like, I made it like 10 to 15 minutes before the midterm was going to start. Damn. And a bunch of people are already there. And I'm like, and this one guy's like, yo, man, I've been waiting. I keep refreshing my email, hoping he's going to cancel it. And I'm like, I don't think that's going to happen.
He lives like right across the street.
No, he would have done it. If he was going to cancel, he would have done it this morning. Yeah. And then, so we all walk into the class. And he shows up 5 minutes late. He's like, I'm sorry, guys, snow. And this
guy's just like, it took me an hour to get here. What are you talking about?
And I'm like, it took me like 3 hours to get here. And he's like, oh, that's good. And this other guy goes, I live in even further than like where I live. Yeah. So he goes like, I like live like so far away.
It's like I live the outskirts of the city.
No way. He was saying how like his road wasn't cleaned at all. Oh, damn. So it says like he couldn't even drive in his car.
So he literally basically swam through the snow.
He says what he did is he had to call a friend of his who owns like this truck to drive him to like the closest place so he could jump on a bus. And he says that, and even his friend's truck was having a hard time.
I want because there's trucks that you can attach the shovel thing in front of it. Yeah. I want one of those.
Yeah. Just like clean your own path,
or like a tank. Just like a tank because they have track. Yeah. Instead of wheels, just a tank. But they go so slow. Drive a tank to school,
But they're so slow.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, actually, no. Tanks aren't that slow.
What? Like they tap out at 50 kilometers an hour?
No, they go faster.
Faster?
They go faster.
How do you know?
You want to Google it?
No, I'm not going to Google it right now.
Exactly. Well, I'm pretty sure they go faster than 50.
Anyway, so yeah, no.
Be like they actually go 50.
No, but anyway, but that was like the thing, right? And we still wrote it. And like the people who didn't show up, he's like, it's their loss. And we're all like, this is crazy. Like, I don't even know. Like, it was just crazy to me that he did that. And then, so then I left, and I remember on my way home, I pull out my phone, and there was a station where people waited so long, and they say that in a lapse of I don't know, an hour, we had almost 1.5 meters of snowfall. Damn. That's how much snow was falling. I'm like, that's crazy. I remember for that whole week, they were announcing that it would take them weeks to clean up the snow. Yeah. A week to clean up all the snow. I'm like, that's crazy. And all all the little areas and stuff.
Yeah.
Were forever Like, people had to do it themselves with, like, their shovels and stuff. Like, that's crazy. I can't imagine, like, way back before we had all these machines to do it.
Yeah.
Imagine how hard it was.
Like, they had to, like, literally dig their way out.
Yeah, I'm like, that's so bizarre. Actually, one of the guys my mom works for, he says that he used to have to, like, shovel the roof because they'd get, like, because the house would be so warm, it would start, like, melting the snow on the roof. They'd get leaks, so he'd have to, like, climb up on a ladder on the roof and then shovel the snow off the roof.
Yeah, for those houses that don't have pointy.
Yeah, he's like, because the roof was flat back then. I'm like, that's insane. And he says that he remembers, like, that he would pile up the snow in one spot, and the snow would be so high he could jump, like, from the roof onto the pile of snow and still be leveled with the roof.
I'd probably, like, make that into a slide, like, carve out.
Yeah, and
like
they said just slide down the hill. I'm like
I'd probably, I'd make it to, like, a real slide. So, like, I'd probably carve out and then, like, pour some water down it to, like, freeze it overnight and then actually use it as a slide.
Yeah, like, I mean, you had to climb the ladder every time to get up to.
So,
like, why would you?
It's worth it if it lasts you the entire winter. You know,
that's
I had a slide from my roof down.
That's way too much work.
Oh, but the problem is you'd have to clean it. You'd have to, and then that'd be more work because you'd have to clean the slide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, again, why would you do this?
Because it's fun.
Like, there's no point to doing that.
The inner child is just like, I want to go on a slide. I want to go on a slide.
He said the other day we were at a park.
Yeah.
Remember? And you're like, I want to go down this slide. I'm like, you're like 14. You're still 14 at the time.
Oh, yeah, still 14.
Like, you're 14. Don't get to play on the park anymore. It's like, that's exactly why I want to go do it. So, like, you ran at the slide, and there was, like, these little kids that are just like, what's with this grown-up running at the slide?
Yeah, it's like a bunch of, like, short kids, like, running around.
It's like a 4-year-old.
He's like, who is this?
What's this weirdo running at?
He's like, he wants to go down the slide.
And their parents were like, what's going on?
Yeah.
I remember this one time, like, I forgot, like, my sunglasses on, like, display structure.
Yeah.
I remember we were like, I can't remember what we were doing. We were like, but I left, like, my sunglasses at, like, display structure.
You left your sunglasses?
Yeah, my sunglasses. I used to wear shades, Hector.
Were they the white ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so I left them, like...
I'm like, you shades? I'm like, I wear shades more than you wear shades.
Well, it's because there's a great story about that. Let me tell the story real quick. What happened is white shades. So I'm wearing my shades... well, actually, I think this happened with a different pair of shades, but this is the reason why I stopped wearing shades. So I was on the bus, and I'm like standing by the door, and this lady's trying to get out when the bus stops, and she, like, her purse was stuck between two people, and she just, like, pulls it, and her purse, like, whacks the side of my head, and my shades just go flying out the door, and I'm like, my shades, and then she's like, oh, I'm sorry, and the door's closed. And I'm like, oh shit. And no, wait. And then the bus starts driving, and you hear, like, this crunching sound. I'm like, there go my shades. They're just destroyed.
Just the disappointment.
There's nothing left. So that's why I stopped wearing shades. I'm like,
because they're just going to be bumped off your eye.
No, well...
Don't stand near the door. Okay. Shove people if you have to. Wrestle them a little bit.
This is Canada.
So you apologize after?
We're nice people. We don't...
You just shove them and you say, sorry. And they'll probably say it back. And you're the one who shoved them.
We don't hurt other people. Anyway, with the white shades, though, so I left, going back to the white shade story. So I left them, like, on this, like, structure, on top of a play structure. And I remember we were, like, the parking lot was, like, on the, like, we was, like, so there's a play structure, then 2 soccer fields, then a parking lot.
Uh-huh.
And I had to run. Like, we were already by the car, getting into the car. I'm like, oh, my shades. So I just, like, took off running across, like, these field, and then got to, like, the structure, and I'm like, got my shades. Then I turned around, and I'm like, I gotta run all the way back.
Yeah. Actually, something similar happened to me when we were at this, like, Latin, like, fest thing. I had, like, there was 2 soccer fields. No, there was 2 soccer fields, and my shades were on the complete other side of the soccer field, like the second soccer field, and I had left them, like, near the soccer, like, the post.
The goalpost?
Yeah, the goalpost. And I was just like, oh man, I had left my hat and my shades.
Yeah.
And I think my wallet.
Seriously?
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, now I have to go back.
Yeah. So he's, like, just running. Like, all of a sudden, I'm like, where's he going?
No, I think you went with me.
No, I didn't. Oh, no, I think I went halfway with you. And I'm like,
he's like, he found it. It's good. And then he waited for me to like run.
Yeah, back. I'm like, I ain't gonna do all this running for no reason.
Like, what a jerk he abandoned me halfway.
Yeah, I'm like, I ain't about that. Like, what is this? Who's he think he is?
Yeah.
But yeah, no. You want to end the podcast?
Really? We're already like...
Yeah, we're done.
We're done?
We're done.
Okay, well, this has been Two Latin Brothers. Leave a comment on Apple Podcasts. Just just saying.
Get a little louder. You're being a little quiet.
Well, I'm pretty sure they heard that. I'm sure it's fine.
Okay, anyway, end the podcast.
Yeah, follow us on Spotify. Leave a comment.
Subscribe if you haven't subscribed.
Yeah,
because apparently people can subscribe to us.
That's nice.
I didn't even know that. Someone the other day was like, "Yo, man, I subscribed." And I was like, "You can subscribe?
What?"
They just say like you do.
Yeah. Well, I guess this has been Two Latin Brothers. Catch you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.